Alright guys, my next project. Another Estwing. This one's rusted pretty good. Some redneck tried to cut some grooves on the end of it. I don't know how I want to fix that. It's rusted. It looks like a concrete guy must have owned this one because there's concrete in between there. 26 ounce maybe? It's not, maybe 24, I'm not sure because it's not as 28 inch like mine is. I said 28 ounce. This is a little lighter. And if I grind the end off here and smooth and take a file and cut new lines, they're going the wrong direction what he's got here. I guess it doesn't matter if I can save what's here. Could have been a roofer who used this too because it feels like tar on there. Take a little cleanup. Yeah, it's concrete for sure. Man, people don't take care of their tools. Oh well, I can get them cheaper that way. You guys that don't take care of your tools, thank you. Makes it nice. Buy these things cheap. Get these $5 or less all day long just because you guys don't clean your tools up. Yeah, I understand you use them, you're supposed to work with them, but anyways, let's get started cleaning this up, see what we can come up with. See if this is tar. Yeah, that's what it is, it's tar. It's either some tar paper, wrap, or something like that. Man, somebody's boogered up this end pretty bad. Yeah, that one's pretty deep. Oops. Pretty deep. I think I'm gonna change a little bit of the weight of the hammer by grinding some of this off, but I'm gonna have to. There's no way to reface this without losing what's here. Who knows, whoever had this was trying to take care of it and someone borrowed it, didn't return it, or didn't put it back the way he found it. Could be anything. Man, look at the rust on that. That's pitted pretty good, I think. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to use a sanding disc on this. That really stinks. And that is concrete. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, wire wheel some of that, Dremel tool. Probably wouldn't have to clean that up. Yep. All right, let's. Where do we go from here? What do we do first? I guess I should take the rust off and then clean the face. That's the plan of attack now. All right, I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I get started on this hammer. Put my earplugs in and my glasses on. I did wrap the handle with aluminum Mountain Dew can. I cut it and taped it on there to keep from eating the rubber up. Did realize something. I swear the Mountain Dew can's thinner than a piece of paper now. Anyways, let's see what we get. Man, the pitting in this hammer is bad. It is deep. I'm probably going to stock it. Originally, I believe it's gray. And I think all I'm going to do is polish this end, fix this, and polish this. I may polish these two, but God, I'm taking a lot of metal off. You take too much, these are designed at a certain balance, certain weight. And once you take off a lot of metal like this, you change the feel of the hammer, which actually it feels really good right now, but you don't take much and then you realize you change the feel of it. And you can see there's some pretty good nicks, like somebody cut into it with something there. But man, it is pitted. Woof. Oh well. We'll keep going, see what we come up with. Got my leather here. Sometimes the leather gets in the way of the way it holds, but I don't want to mar it up any more than it already is. Let's see here. Like that. I may have to put it in my other vise. This vise, I don't like the way it sits on the end of the table here. All right, let me change vices.
Probably should have took all that metal off. I think I want to change the balance of it though. Yeah, makes sense. But it's better you got new on the end.
Cut the lines in it. I'm not sure yet what I want to do, if I'll reprofile it or not. All right, now I guess finish this up with the grinder, and then I'll go on the belt sander and finish this up. Back in a minute. All right, guys. Got all the rust cleaned off of it. And I don't think I'm going to cut this. I think I'm going to leave it because I've taken some metal off of it. But something I did notice, and it's not in my imagination, but look at the claw. One is narrower than the other. Is Estwing's made that way, or is there... I want to mic it just to find out because something's not right. It says Estwing on it. Got the patent number on it on the bottom. Is there forge? Is it forged like that? Like I said, I'm gonna mic it just to find out for sure. That just seems strange. Anyways, I'm gonna polish this and then just paint the rest of it gray like the factory and clean the handle up. Anyways, I'm gonna start polishing here in a minute. just to show you. Cleaned it up, polished the end here. There's a lot of pitting. There's some deep pits in there. I don't want to take all that out. That'll change the weight of this hammer too much. And I'm not going to cut the grooves. He wanted the grooves cut in, but I'm just going to leave it like that and then paint it. Originally, from the factory, it's got a gray like this. And the thing I wanted to show, now check this out. Let's see, we can camera up a little bit. There we go. It's just over one. Look at this one. Look at the difference. I'm not crazy. This one and this one are almost the same. I mean, they're just a hair, pretty much the same. This one's the same as these two. But this one, and it's a good 1/8 inch difference. It's almost like someone is, at first I thought maybe it was worn out, used, but it's not. It's just, it's forged differently. That's a second hammer I've come across from Estwing that it's different. There's something wrong either in the forging, but there's definitely a difference. And then this one I got to open up. Same model, same weight, same hammer. It's just strange to be one leg is different than the other. Just this hammer. On this hammer, I found another one similar to it that had a difference to it. I didn't even check. This is my big one. 28 ounce. See, this one I know this hammer's practically new, except it was in a fire. So, anyways, I just thought it was kind of interesting. Now what I'm going to do is, got this cleaned up. I'm going to paint this a hammer gray, hammered. I'm going to try to make it as original as possible. And then I'm not even going to do anything to the foot. The claw parts are real good condition. There's no dents or dings or chips. But like this one's chipped. Somebody's actually beat this hammer pretty good. For being a newer hammer, this one was used. This one was used too, but this one was set outside or a bucket or something. It was rusty. Anyways, show you that, and then next time I come back I'll have it painted and polished, or yeah, put some wax on it, clean the handle. It should be done. All right, bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. I'm finally getting back to working on this. It's been sitting for over a week. Paint's got good and hard. All I got left to do is clean the handle, I think, and then wax the polished end up. I hope this turned out really nice. Man, I hate leaving this tape on for very long. Let's see what we got. Hope this looks good. It should look like, I was trying to make it look like factory, what it looks like when it comes from the factory. I think it's got some pits. Man, it's got some pits pretty heavy in there. Not a lot I can do about that. You wind up taking way too much metal off and it's not worth it. think it's pretty nice. Just got done working on my truck. Had a bad O2 sensor and went ahead and changed the idler pulley and tensioner and the belt. Last week I had to change water pump. Man, just one thing after another. That's all right. Had to use my scan tool to figure out the O2 sensor. I thought it was the downstream O2, but P1 or P01074 was the code, and I put new upper O2 sensors on it a couple years ago, but one of them failed, I guess. So I went and bought me some NGK. While I was already there, I went ahead and put a lower and an upper on it, just replaced them both, because I replaced them both about the same time. Just one of those things, I guess. Put me behind on some things I wanted to do today. I'm sure you guys got the same thing. Every once in a while you get things you just can't put them off. And I have to have my truck. This time of year it's not so bad, but during the spring and summer I have to have my truck for my business, my small business. And I don't use it at work. I have a business on the side. Poor boy's got poor ways, and I work a lot, so. All right. God, that tape is nasty. Got it all over my finger. Man, I hope that turns out good. I really can't tell, and the viewfinder kind of sucks on that camera. But now I gotta clean this. I had some more glue. Let's see. I had some more cleaner. I like that goop hand cleaner. It's my favorite. This is not. I'm gonna give this away to a friend of mine. He'll get a kick out of this. One of my other buddies wanted me to cut the serrations or the text. I don't know what it's called on the face. I think it would have took too much metal off. Plus, that's pretty damn hard. I was hoping this. Let's see if I can get a wire brush. This might clean up better with the wire brush. Oh yeah. I think this was used outside quite a bit. Well, the blue's showing up a little bit. And we got black coming off. Yeah, black. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's do a little bit more. Make this look good. I wish there was a way to bring the Estwing back. I think some of these were yellow, and I don't know if some of these were silver. People really they either like their Estwings or they don't, but most people like Estwings. Hey, I've got a 28-ounce framer that I used to use, and don't do any framing that much anymore. If I do framing, it's steel stud construction and not wood frame. A lot of your facilities that are have a fire rating. A lot of your buildings, like the facility I work at, you have to have You have to use 5/8 fire-rated sheetrock and steel stud construction. You can't use wood in the walls. So don't use a hammer hardly anymore. If I do use a hammer, it's usually for tearing something out. Yeah, people don't realize that your commercial buildings, some of your, especially your facilities that have fire ratings, everything has certain codes, separate than what you'd have for home construction. And even some of your commercial buildings, your hospitals, nursing homes, some of your federal buildings and stuff like that, they have to have a different fire code than what the rest of us have. That's why steel stud construction, I don't know if you guys ever heard of, if you ever hear of a 3-hour fire rating, it literally takes 3 hours for the fire to go through. That's a lot of your electronic components, or your IT departments, places like that have a lot of that high-end fire rating. Your nursing homes, hospitals, facilities like that. Man, this looks good. Let's see what we got here. I gotta try to get all the paint and everything off, make it look presentable. There's still some of that liquid in the rubber. I can see it. Yeah. Turning out pretty good though. What the heck? There's something in the... There we go. I'm nitpicking. Still gonna be a good looking hammer, I don't care. Oh yeah. It's not the brightest blue. Still, it's turning blue. I think this is a 22-ounce hammer. Oh man, stupid brush is falling apart. That sucks. Yeah, and another thing, now my shop is dirty. I had to drive the truck in and it was wet outside and mud's in the... I want to mop my shop now. Can't stand my shop being like that. Alright, let's do a little more. Where's my wax? Oh, sorry. Almost out of wax here. He's going to use this hammer. I know him, so it's not going to be a... I don't want to make this thing a piece of art. I hate making pieces of tools that you just can't do anything with. You're afraid to use them because they look so good. I clean my tools up. I use them. I know there's several guys out there on YouTube that have videos, and some of their stuff's pretty cool the way they do it, but I couldn't put that much effort into a tool and not use it. Nothing against it. It's just, I can give them credit. That's artwork, I guess, but I'm not going to spend this kind of time on a hammer and then not use it. Alright guys, let me get another towel. Hang on. Sorry, I'm back. All right. What you think, guys? Looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, you can see the dents and dings in it. This is the one that I'll call it the claw, the shoe part, the claw. This is thinner than this side. It must be a defect in the manufacturing, I would think, because all the rest of mine are even. But it shines pretty good. More than likely, what he'll use this for now is as a sheetrock hammer, because I think you don't have to, but since there's no waffling on this end, let me grab some of my other Estwings and we'll compare them. Alright guys, this is that one I finished, and if you look real close you can see what I mean. This one is narrower than the other claw. It's 22 ounce. Here's another one I got. It's 22. This is mine, and this one someone left it sitting outside. But I cleaned it up. I mean, ain't no big deal. And you can tell there's difference in manufacturing. The thickness. I don't know if it's different plant, different assembly line. It's kind of cool just to see the difference on this. This part is thicker than this part, but mine are narrower than those. Now my 228 ounce, like I said, this one was in a fire, so it melted the plastic off, so I've made my own handle for it. Took some oak pieces and peened them, put some pins through to hold them, and then epoxied them. Anyways, this one and this one is 23 months old. Somewhere, I bought this right after the fire. So these two are pretty much identical. I mean, they're, except for the paint under here, which I didn't paint it when I redid this one. Huh. Let's look, the claw's the same. Well, that's strange. 28 ounce hammer, and the newer one, the claws are wider than the older one. And the one that was in the fire is probably about 12 years old. 12, 15, somewhere around there. I got it for Christmas one year. My wife and daughter bought it for me. And then, like I said, this one, the newer one, is probably 23 months old, somewhere around there. So I know I bought it after the fire. Anyways, kind of cool. I don't, guys don't care. You don't have to watch. There's one or two of you out there probably enjoy. But when you find some old tools, or some tools, compare them, just to, even the same brand, to see this kind of neat. Like I said, these are thicker here, but narrower here. This one's wider, but thinner here. And this one, the newer 28 ounce is wider. The shoes, or the claws, are wider. Not much, but they are. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about this one. Said, cleaned it up, looks good. I think he's going to be proud to own it. I don't remember, I don't know, $5 or less? $3 maybe? I don't remember. It wasn't much of nothing. Oh, believe it or not, hang on, I got another one. Here we go. I got another one. But this one I got to do for another fella. Well, it's a 22 ounce too, isn't it? No? Heck, I'm gonna have to figure out what this one, it's got a good waffle head on it. Tore up. Man, I'm starting to get a lot of these. Well, this, like I said, this one here be another video. Clean it up for them. Boy, this one's been used. Oh well, that's what a hammer's for, to be used. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm rambling on. Subscribe if you like. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. And I'm doing this for myself, and I'm publishing the videos just for some of you guys out there kind of like this stuff. So anyways, have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening.